Good morning, I am so happy to see you. I am Jana, and in today's video, I'll be talking all about how my week went, all the projects I worked on, what I finished, what I'm going to be working on, and some exciting stuff that is coming. So buckle up and let's get ready to just talk about everything crochet. Did you like that? Did you like that intro? I just felt like I needed a little something fancier, you know what I mean? And I'll have a fancier outro, but so you'll want to stick around to the end. Anyways, I had quite the week. It was a good week, although it's been so gloomy and raining like 24/7, which is kind of a bummer. But other than that, it was a good week. Started off the week with posting my tutorial on how to crochet baby spiders. Right here, made these two spiders for that tutorial video, which is up on my YouTube channel. If you want to learn how to crochet these adorable baby spiders, now you can, for free. So that was something I worked on at the very beginning of this week. I also had a mini yarn haul, an unexpected one. I was just sitting at home on actually my computer. I was editing my baby spider tutorial video when my mom called me and she said she saw an ad for Michael's. There was a big sale going on and all the yarn was 30% off. I don't know about you. I don't know if maybe I just missed it, but I don't remember their yarn, like all yarn, going on sale for 30% off, like ever. So I was like, I need to take advantage. So next morning I went straight to Michael's to see if they would have anything. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I have a lot of trouble with getting yarn from Michael's, especially after they had issues with not having sweet snuggles. So I never went because they always barely had anything. So I decided to record. So let me show you how it went. Howdy y'all, I am at Michael's. The yarn is on sale and I'm really hoping that there's actually gonna be yarn here. And I thought, hey, I might as well show everyone how bad my Michael's is when it comes to having things in stock. Online, it said there was so much of the yarn in stock in the store. I'm a little hopeful, but I know I'm gonna get disappointed. So I just thought I would take you along with me real quick to really show you how bad it is. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but we're about to find out, so let's go. Halloween time. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I have an extreme fear of dolls. You can blame the movie Chucky for that one. I saw it when I was really little. Actually, I didn't even see the movie. I just saw a preview for it and it scarred me for life. Okay, we got a little something here. None of this is stuff I use. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh, so this is my first time coming to Michael's ever since they released like a bunch of new stuff. Oh snap, they actually have stuff. They actually have yarn. This is insane. Okay, let's check out the actual aisle. Okay. Wow. I have not seen this demi pearl. Do they not have like Sweet Snuggles Light or anything anymore? Okay, they do. Oh, and it feels fine. Oh my gosh, this is amazing, you guys. I'm at a loss for words right now. I did not expect them to have anything. Usually this is completely empty. Let's get some yarn. Is this demi pearl? This must be like the, oh, never mind. This is the posh. What the heck is the demi pearl? I'm out of the loop. I actually don't even need these colors. I'm just getting them because the yarn is 30% off and I don't see that very often. Oh my gosh, get off. It doesn't want to leave. One day I'm gonna use this really thick yarn for something, but until then, I don't know what I would make with it. Found all of the posh yarn over here. I got a couple things off camera. This I'll have to tell you about later, but I got a good amount here. I think it's time to check out. I must say, I'm pretty happy. Isn't that beautiful? My front seat being full of yarn. Now time to head home and I'll show you all of what I got. Okay, I am back home and it's time to show you all of the yarn I got, and it looks like Pebbles is curious as well. First up, I guess I'll show you some Bernat. I only got 2 skeins in Bernat, and this first one, it's Bernat Mystical, and this is the color Cinder. I have seen other people use this for Loaf Cats. I think this is a really good gradient for that, and it's not so plain, just plain black. And with Halloween coming up, I want to have at least one black Loaf Cat. So there's the first Bernat skein, and then I got another Bernat Mystical, and this is the color Canyon. I also felt this was a good color for Loaf Cats, especially a ginger Loaf Cat. That's really all I can think about when I see the Mystical. So I just got 2 skeins of the Bernat Mystical. I got a lot of Sweet Snuggles. Let's see, this is Sweet Snuggles Light. This is the color Lavender. It doesn't feel too terrible. It actually doesn't feel as thick as I remember. I could be crazy though. I don't know. I have not gotten any Michaels yarn ever since they stopped putting the Sweet Snuggles in their stores because the quality was so bad. It's been that long, so we'll see how the others feel. There is this color. This is Barely Pink. I like this light pink. I think I'm going to try to use this for some axolotls just because I remember the Sweet Snuggles being thicker, so using it would make things come out bigger. So I'm curious to see the size difference with this yarn as opposed to the Premier Parfait Chunky that I've been strictly using ever since they had their debacle with not having this available. I have never used this color. Now this one feels a lot better. This feels so much better, and it feels almost thicker. So this color is Coral. I really like this color. One of the main colors I would always get was yellow, or in this case, this one is called Daffodil, and this one feels really good as well. This color I started getting a lot of because I was using this to make the big booty turtles with. This color is Baby Green, and they always have a good amount of the baby green and the yellow. I feel like those are some of the most popular colors they have. Okay, then I got a skein of this one. This is called Silver. Just a good gray color. And then finally the last skein of the Sweet Snuggles Light is this one. This is the color, oh my, what is that called? Omphalodes. Omphalodes.
Omphalodes.
What even? It's a blue color. It's a nice light blue color. Another alternative for possibly crocheting some bigger size axolotls. Now this is new to me. This is called Demi Pearl, and I want to say it's pretty much like Big Twist Posh, just thicker. And I got this color because I felt it would make good pickles. I have been not really liking the color of my usual pickles, the really dark green. I feel like this is just going to be a more fun, bright color for pickles. So I got that. Just one because I didn't want to get too much and not know what to make with the rest of it. And the last yarn related thing I got from Michaels is a Feels Like Bliss yarn ball from Lion Brand Yarns. The reason I got this is because a while back I'd gotten a yellow and a white color of this because I wanted to make a fuzzy bee, and I realized I got the wrong brand yarn of the black. It was a completely different, it was still Lion Brand, but it was something different. Feels Like a Dream or something like that. So I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, I want to hurry up and get that so I can make a bee. Oh. And I did just get something different. I got this actually. This is a corner punch, so that way you can like round corners of stuff. So I actually print my own like thank you cards and everything. So I've been actually just like hand cutting the corners, trying to round them. So I saw this and I was like, I need this in my life. So that is everything I got from Michaels. There's all the yarn. It's beautiful. It's been so long since I've gotten yarn from Michaels because ever since they had the issues of not putting out any Sweet Snuggles Light because the quality, they just never had anything. And even when it was like, oh, it's all back and they have the new Posh, everything, I went and there was nothing there, like, ever. So I kind of gave up and was strictly ordering my yarn online from Hirschner's to get Premier Parfait Chunky, and I've been really enjoying Hobie's Baby Snuggles. I must say I am happy with the haul, and I'm excited to use some of this yarn, and I'm very curious to see how the pickles will come out with this bright green yarn. I think they'll be cute. I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm so happy to have more yarn. And just following up on the fuzzy yarn, the, what is it called? Feels Like Bliss yarn. I finally made the fuzzy bee. I made 2 fuzzy bees and they are absolutely fuzzy. They are so soft and fuzzy. It's interesting because it is sturdy. Surprisingly, I was kind of expecting it to be very squishy and like, I don't know, but it's sturdy. It holds its shape really well, but it's so fuzzy. I actually used a slicker comb brush meant for animals and I brushed it out to help kind of make it more fuzzy, and I think it came out so good. Here you can see it. So this yellow is the color Buttercup, this black is called Slate, and I think this is just called white, maybe, I don't know. I thought I was going to be able to tell you everything about it, but I'm sorry. So I decided to make 2 of these fuzzy bees, and I really love them. They're so soft. I find myself reaching for them and just petting them. It feels so good on my hands. So that is another thing I have crocheted in the past week. So that was my first time using that Feels Like Bliss yarn, and I must say, I really like it. I was under the impression that it was going to be one of those yarns where you couldn't see the stitches or anything. You could see the stitches, at least I could. And when it came to the rounds where you would do decreases, no matter what, I always use invisible decreases. That is just a no-brainer for me. It always makes your plushies look just 10 times better with invisible decreases. And with invisible decreases, if you do not know, you have to put your hook through the front loop of 2 stitches and then yarn over and pull through. And putting your hook through the front loops was no problem. I could see them, they were easy to grab, no problems there. Usually with a really fluffy yarn, I can't even attempt at doing invisible decreases. I just do regular decreases. But I was so happy I could do invisible decreases with that yarn. Feels Like Bliss is good in my book. Now I guess I can just continue to show you all of the things I have made in the past week. You know these ones. Mini dinos. I realized I didn't have any pink colors, so I made 2, and one in this like corally color and then one in this like brighter pink color. And then I finally finished the blue axolotl that was hanging out in that little yarn bowl over there next to an unfinished big booty turtle. I was able to finish it, and I ran out of this darker blue yarn, so I'll need to figure out what other darker color blue I want to use for these axolotls. Now on to new makes. I actually saw this pattern from What's Up Cupcake. She recommended this. I think she had a Halloween video where she's talking about a bunch of good Halloween patterns. And this is a free Instagram pattern. It is a cute candy corn. And look at him, he's got little arms and legs. It's just the cutest thing ever. I made 3 candy corns. Look at them. They're just so cute. It took me a while to really figure out what colors I wanted. My mom and I were actually going over what orange I should use because we really liked this deep, darker orange, and I feel like that's really prominent in candy corn, the candy itself. The only other orange I had was this one, and it just seems like it wouldn't contrast as well with the yellow, so I really enjoyed this darker orange, and I used the last of it. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it. All of my unfinished projects are going in that yarn bowl over there. But I ran out of the orange, so I'll need to order that. I'm pretty sure it is the color Pumpkin from Hobie's Honey Bunny. So I might need to make a little order. 3 candy corns, free Instagram pattern. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's really easy to follow, super quick to make. Up next are, they're the best. They're so adorable. It is a cauldron, a bubbling cauldron, and you can put stuff in it. Isn't this the cutest thing you've ever seen? Minus the cat hair. Oh no, that's polyfill. Look at this. Isn't it cute? It's a bubbling cauldron, and it is lined on the inside, so if you want to put little pieces of candy or little stitch markers or whatever you want, you can just put that in there. I made 2 of them, and this is a green one. Same thing. I love these so much. They're so adorable. I think that they're just to die for. And I really love the glitter safety eyes on them, especially against the black pot or black cauldron. They pop so much, and they matched the yarn color I had for the bubbles so well. I absolutely love these cauldrons. I think you can tell I'm preparing for Halloween a little bit. Speaking of Halloween, I made a loaf cat, an orange or ginger loaf cat. Obviously, this is that new Bernat mystical yarn I got from that little yarn haul. I need to make a black one, and I believe that was all of the things I have crocheted this past week, which isn't crazy, but I did have a lot going on this week. Also, something super exciting was I received a goodie in the mail from What's Up Cupcake Crafts, and I recorded me opening it and all that fun stuff, so I'll just go ahead and show you that now. Howdy, I am fresh out the shower and saw I had a package, and I'm so excited because I joined What's Up Cupcake Crafts live when she went live on Palm Street, and she did a couple of giveaways and I was signing up for them, and I actually won one of her giveaways. So here you can see her little logo, her sticker, What's Up Cupcake Crafts. I am so excited. I'm not telling you what it is because I want you to get excited with me. There's a little thank you note. Wrote my name. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, okay, so it looks like we have a little goodie bag with her card and some stitch markers, it looks like. So there it is once again, What's Up Cupcake Whimsical Crafts. And then it has all of her information on the back side here. Okay, I absolutely love this sticker. Look at this cat. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, this looks just like the bunny I owned when I was younger. I owned a white bunny with red eyes. It's just perfect. And then these are some of these stitch markers she put in there. It looks like they are 3D printed. If it could stop focusing on my face, that would be great. There you go. Now for the main event. Ta-da! 35mm safety eyes. They are gorgeous. You guys, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I am so excited to use these on a project. I really was hoping I would win one of your giveaways where it had eyes because I wanted an excuse. You know, I wanted an excuse to crochet something magical to match the eyes I would get. If you're curious, this is what the backside looks like. I believe she uses resin. And resin is obviously definitely cleaner looking than the method I use, where I just use super glue and glitter and acrylic paint. I really thought about trying to use resin on some eyes, but I also saw there was options to do clear nail polish. I might try out some other ways of making eyes because, oh my gosh, now I need to figure out what to make. I need to figure out what I want to make with these beautiful eyes. If y'all have recommendations on what you think I should make with these eyes, it's like a bluish tint to it. So I don't know, and they're pretty big. 35mm, no joke. So y'all let me know what you think I should make. Thank you so much, Christine. Y'all, if you haven't checked out What's Up Cupcake, I highly recommend you do it. She has great stuff. Thank you so much. I love it. I love them. Another exciting event that happened this past week was I was sent an eye massager from Bob and Brad. If you've seen my previous videos, you know they sent me a hand massager, and they reached out and said, hey, would you like to try this eye massager? And I said, absolutely. I have eye problems. One of the biggest problems I have that my eye doctor has told me is that I have really bad dry eyes. One of the biggest things she recommended was putting like heat on them. Obviously like nothing scalding or anything, but like warm packets of rice or something. And I was like, this eye massager has a heat function. That's perfect. So I decided to give it a try, open it up and see what it was all about. It was definitely interesting, to say the least, that at first it's a little bit scary to think about putting something like that on your eyes, but you get used to it. It's something you just gotta dive into, give it a try, and I was almost like in a trance when I had it on my eyes. It felt pretty good actually, and the heat felt really nice on my eyes. But while I was trying on the eye massager, my husband walked in and looked very confused, and I'm so happy I got it on camera. But I did eventually give it to him to try, which I will show you here.
All right. guess I needed an eye massage.
How does it feel?
Interesting.
Does it feel bad?
No, not sure how to feel. I mean, I could definitely see how some people would like it. I don't want to judge it too harshly till I'm done.
I don't know how long it lasts. Let me get the manual. So it has a 15-minute auto off timer. Right now it has air pressure, heat, and music. You seem awfully relaxed.
Well, at first I was like, I don't know.
Now what?
Well, my sinuses are open.
It came with a gel mask, which is actually felt pretty nice. It's like chilling for your eyeballs. I need to bring the camera close, see if y'all can hear the music. How do you feel?
Massaged.
You want to try the cooling mask?
Yeah, what is it?
I'll go grab it. Here you go.
Did I look super cool?
Sure. Ain't it nice?
And this will just plump up my cheeks so good.
Plump up your cheeks?
I don't know. Isn't that what they say?
No?
No.
I mean, typically you would put like cold cucumber slices on your eyes to help decrease puffiness.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what I said.
So you prefer this more?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I didn't think I would. So.
I didn't think you would either, so I'm surprised.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, there you have it.
Thank you so much, Bob and Brad, for sending me your eye massager. I actually really like it, and it'll be so helpful for my dry eye. And the music on there is actually pretty relaxing. It has Bluetooth, so you can connect any music you want to it, which is pretty cool. So if you ever wanted to massage your eyeballs, now you can. This is the perfect device for it. I think that is about all I have to tell you about, except for one thing. I'll be going live on Palm Street this Sunday. Woo! I was supposed to have an outdoor market at my usual Madrid market this Saturday, but it has been raining every single day, and it's supposed to rain Saturday as well. So I'm not gonna go. I do not want to have to deal with selling in the rain. There's no telling if it'll be a good day or not, and I don't want to risk it. And I really had a good time with Palm Street. It went really well. I enjoyed hanging with everyone indoors, not in rain. A lot of you guys have been so kind to follow me on Palm Street, and right now it is up and you can bookmark it or sign up with a notification or whatever it is to let you know when I'll actually be live and ready to go. Once again, it'll be this Sunday, September 21st at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I am hoping to see y'all there, and I'm so excited to sell some of these cute plushies I have made. I am trying to keep it more like Halloween theme. I'm super excited for Halloween, and I definitely will be making more Halloween makes as much as I can until Sunday. Now, I suppose I can let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, letting me talk your ear off about everything crochet. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next and stay up to date on all of my crochet goodness. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!